Yo, 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 it's Marky Mark the Road. I know you are. Work. All right, I just tried that. Let's see. Let's see. Ohio. See, estimated delivery date 13th. So that's Wednesday. So she got everything by Saturday, hopefully. We'll see. What the fuck? No way. It's hilarious. It don't make no sense. So whatever. Hey, Miss T. These people are crazy. I love memes. They make me laugh. Good. I uh I went to this pond area and took my nephew, and we guys put our two big turtles in the pond today and set them free. It felt good to to let them go into their own natural habitat instead of a damn fish tank. We got two baby turtles 4 years ago from the pet store, and they ended up growing very big. Hey Ann, what's up, sweetie? And we took both of the turtles to this pond area, and there's other turtles there, and there's like ducks and stuff. So we released them, and the first one went right in one time, and the second one looked around, and then it was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going in too. So they disappeared. They just went, and as we were driving off, we saw one of them, and then there was another small baby one on the side, on the rocks, basking and stuff. So it was pretty cool. Hey, Justin, how you doing? So it was fun. Me and my nephew. It was a holiday here today, so we went to the place. My nephew and I, and we released the turtles. So it was fun. We actually laughed our asses off. So we thought it was pretty funny how the turtles just like was like, yeah, fuck this, we're going. But it's nice for them to be out of jail finally. The tanks were too big for the tanks anyway, and we had to like separate them last year because they were fighting each other. So fighting for like territory and space. So now they have a big ass long pond full of other turtles, and they have everything they can possibly need. So I usually go to the like right next to the pond is like this electrical shop. So they I go there like often. So I would like drop by and like see them and stuff. Yeah, of course they do. They naturally know, you know. If they didn't like if they were like scared, they would have never dove into that pond like it was nothing. They knew what it was. Like they just naturally know. And I saw other turtles there, so if I see other turtles there, that's why I left them there because I wouldn't just put them anywhere. And where this is, like a lot of people, like it's got ducks and stuff, so like people feed the ducks, and like while they're eating in the water, the leftovers go in the water, and then the turtles will eat them. But turtles don't need much to survive anyway. They're pretty good. I overfed them on the today anyway, made sure their bellies were super full. Yeah, they'll be fine. And when I go there, I'm gonna throw some more like food in there and stuff like that. Like we put like a whole me and my nephew put like a whole we had like a whole bottle of food left, and we poured it all in there and stuff, and it was all floating on the top. So they'll eat and stuff. They'll always they eat bugs and shit and all sorts of stuff. So they'll be fine. If there's other turtles there, then they'll be fine. And that's the only reason because on Saturday I went to this electrical shop where the pond is, and it was like a sunny day on Saturday. I went to get some lights and stuff. And then I came out and I drove and I was like, look at that shit. There's some turtles over here in this pond. And it's like all on the side. It was ducks on one end. It was ducks on one end, and it was like turtles basking on the side on rocks. It was five of them. I'm like, oh fuck, those turtles look like mine. I said, I'm gonna bring my damn turtles down here and set them free, and let them live the life that they need to live. Like they've been in a tank for 4 years, so I might as well put them outside. They can live there now. And the place that they're at, like it gets overflowing with water. So like the water will when it rains hard, like the water will how am I gonna say it? Like like new water comes in. Like so it's always like a place where there's life. Yeah, they might find their mates. They're those turtles are two boys. There were two boys, so of course. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. So I'm sure, like, cause I saw like a family there, like it was like five different turtles, and they were all different sizes. And then today, when we dropped off those turtles in the pond, we saw like a small one on the side. He was like, God, it had his neck all out. And I told my nephew, I said, look, see the turtle right there? And he's like, oh yeah, I see it. Cause he was kind of like, he don't. It's really my nephew's turtles, and they got really big, really fast because I got a big ass tank for them to live in, and then they outgrew the tank because this turtle, like, I'll show you the video. This fucking thing is huge. It's pretty big for like a house turtle, like for like a turtle that's 4 years old. Let me see if I still have the video on here. Yeah, here you go. Yeah. That's one turtle, right? And then the other one's coming now. My nephew is putting them in. You'll see. See, look how big that one is compared to that one. Watch the one on the top. He jumps right in. Look, he's like, yeah, I'm getting right in that pond. Fuck this shit. I'm going. Look, bloop. He went right in the water. He was like, I'm out of here. He took literally 10 seconds from the time he got dropped. And like, he was like, fuck this. I'm gone, bro. So the other one here, there was a cat on the side. It was like all these ducks and shit. So like you'll see the other one, he goes over there too. Let me see. I don't know why this thing's like that. Okay. I thought the video was stuck. But I was yeah, let me see. Let me show you the other one. He goes in. He took a while to go in there. But like you see like all sorts of other like things around and stuff. So it's pretty funny. Yeah, I was really happy that he did it. Yeah, watch look. He's gonna go in there too. Look, see him? Look, he's gonna go right in there. He looks and he's like, "Yep, I'm going." We laughed so much. We were like, "No fucking way!" They just didn't even care. Like, and let's see how big the pond is. Like, let me show you. Hold on a sec. Fuck, can't remember how to do this. Like, this is how big the pond is. Watch, look. See how long it is? It's huge. So there's pure like trees and stuff all around. It's long. So they have a big ass place now. Then I saw a kitty cat. He was here. Let me see. Let me show you the cat. And there's this cat right here. He came up to us. So yeah, it felt good to like let them go and go into the wild, and we didn't have to force them. They just went. We just dropped them there, and they just ran right overboard. They were like, "Yeah, freedom. Fuck that tank." So yeah, they're cool. My nephew wasn't upset. Neither was I, because we know like it's good for them to be there. At least they have other turtles to associate with. They're actually in like their real habitat. Like they get to live their life. They get to chill out, be in a big ass place, be out in the open. And when I go down there next time, like in that area, I'll see if I see them, and possibly drop some food over there for them and stuff. So I always like look out for them. But they're good. They ain't gonna starve no time soon, that's for sure. If there's turtles there now, then that means they're not starving. And another thing I was gonna say was like in that area, there's people like that eat their lunch, and they come by and they like throw some bread in there for the ducks. There's people who actually feed those ducks that are there, and like the leftovers. I think I said that already. Like the leftovers, like the turtles will eat it and shit like that. So that's why there's life in that area, that pond. But yeah, it was fun taking them and dropping them off, and now it's like I look at now the tank's empty. I'm gonna clean it tomorrow, and I'm gonna go get some fish. My nephews and my sister want me to get like some decent looking fish. Put the fish inside the big tank. The other tank I'm gonna sell, the smaller one. So we're gonna put some regular fish in there or something, simple, just so we can have the tank there. We've always had fish tanks and shit like that. So, but yeah, it was nice. It was a good day. I remember this day. On Remembrance Day, I took the turtles to their new home. So it'd be interesting to see them like in a week's time or whatever when I go back down there, see how they're doing. But yeah, that's cool. They didn't give a shit. They do it right over. They were like, "Yeah, I'm out of here. Fuck this shit." I don't blame 'em. I felt bad for him being in that tank all those years, but man, they're better off over there. And those other turtles that are there, someone else dropped them off too, because you got to have a big ass tank in order to have those turtles. So people must be dropping them off there and say, "Yeah, fucking, we drop these turtles off at this pond." So it's pretty funny how people must have dropped theirs off there too. So yeah, Jocelyn, I'm actually happy that I did that. I mean, I got attached to him. Like I love him. Like when they saw me, they'd be all going crazy and shit. They'd be like, "Hey, Mark's here. We're gonna get some food." I enjoyed them. I love watching them grow and watching them like do shit and like see how cool they are. It was fun while it lasted, but I know it's the right thing to do. Like is to let them go into their own natural like way of living. So it's cool. Like I'll miss him, but at least I'll see him again at some point in time. Hey Marley, what's up, sweetie? Your birthday is today or tomorrow? Like 12th or 13th? Because on FB it says today. And I'm like, she told me her birthday is on the 13th. Yeah, I let the turtles go. Yeah, I let them go to their natural, habitat. So, oh, I thought you said your birthday was the 13th. because here I just came off of Facebook and it's already midnight here, right? It's 12:26. So it says Marley's birthday is today. I'm like, what? She told me it's fucking the 13th. Well, you said your I think you said your lucky number's 13. So that means that I did your life path wrong then, because I thought your birthday was the 13th. So you're not a 7. Yeah, it has it on there, yeah, today. 'Cause you always say, yeah, I'm the 13th, I lucky 13 and blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know, I have to redo it. It says probably she's probably a 6 because you take one number off. Actually, no, it won't be. Hold on a second. I don't know, I have to redo it. Yeah, it's the 12th here, so happy birthday, Marty. I know now I know what you meant. I thought you meant your birthday was the 13th and your lucky number is the 13th. And then I saw Facebook said that your birthday is today. I'm like, this woman fucking confused me. I thought her birthday is the 13th. Because you always say, yeah, I'm 13. I lucky number 13. I thought that was your birthday. The things I gotta do. See these damn people, I tell you. Let me figure it out. So even though it resonated, I don't know. Let me check the numbers now. Let me see how it works. I'll redo it. So you were born in 1985, right? That's just to be clear. Yeah, I know the things I put up with. So you were born in 1985, right? So yeah, so if you're born 1985, 11, 12, and 1985 is 208, 2008. So 10. So you're a life path 10. So yeah, you're a life path 10, not a 7, like I told you yesterday, because of your damn confusion. You are known for leadership skills, ambition, and creativity. You have a strong desire to succeed and achieve your goals, and you are not afraid to take risks to get out there. You have a natural ability to inspire and motivate others, and you often find yourselves in positions of authority. That's what Life Path 10 means. But the other life paths could also you know um, resonate as well. I got a donation from Lynn for a job reading. I don't know if you're here. If you're here, you can ask your question. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. See, and you can know when you're a number 10, you can also be a one because it goes down to one too. Because one and zero is when a one, you take the zero out, you put the one. But if it adds up to 10, then that means you're a 10. But some people will be like, oh, I'm a one because one and zero is 10. Is one. I mean, you know, even though it's 10. But people take the zeros out. So, like all that life path shit, it resonates to a certain extent. Some of it does, some of it doesn't. Like, for instance, I'm a life path 5, and it says that life path 5s have weaknesses of this and weaknesses of that. I'm like, that ain't my weakness. The fuck you talking about? So it's like it's kind of like some of it is dumb. It don't make sense, but you know what they say, take what resonates. And that's exactly what that means. Because not everybody's gonna be, not every 5, 6, 7, 10, whatever, you're not always gonna be the same. Everybody's gonna be different. And you see, our you can be a life path 10, but you're a 12. So then, like, you're born on the 12th. So you're the day you were born, and the month you were born, the year you were born, all means something. Like, it all has different meanings. And then it all added up is life path 10. So, like, each thing, each section of your birthday, even your name has a significance. So everything like to do with you has like a thing. Like, but take what resonates. That's what I always tell everybody, because not everything is the same. You know? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So, like, people born in November are this, this, and this. People born on the 12th is this, this, and this. People born in 1985 tend to do that, that, this, and that. See what I'm saying? They all have like a bullshit meaning, and they all have a meaning of some sort. Like, so that's usually the case. And then you got your life path number, which we did already. But like all of that stuff has, meanings. Some of the cards I don't really go by, like, like the Hierophant. I don't look at the Hierophant card as a Taurus, but it can be for some people. It's just like the Chariot is Cancer, the Fool is Aries, the Magician's Aries. Like, who the fuck made that up? Who said that that's the right thing to do? Really, to me, all the kings and queens and the major arcana, it's like you can specify those if you want, but people just come up with different shit, you know. Because to me, sometimes, like a lot of times when I get readings, I come up as the King of Pentacles, because King of Pentacles is a person that has a business or is a businessman, so the King of Swords isn't. It just, the King of Swords is a person who's very good at what they do, but it doesn't mean you have your own business. So it's like it's different. You come up as different characters. You don't really come up. That's why I don't go by the signs too much. That's why I never say, oh yeah, you got this. Or it could be a Taurisberg. I hardly ever say that. If I do, it's because it has some significance. Like, if you say, oh, is this Aries person so and so, how they feel about me, and I got the Fool card, or I got like the Magician, or I got the King of Wands. It's all Aries energy. So I don't really call out the signs like that, because to me, I don't really go by that. I go by the character or the person. Like, hi, Lynn. Yes, I got it. You can ask your question, or you just want like a regular general job reading. Okay, cool. What can I tell you regarding your next job? All right, cool. I'll check. It all means different things. Yeah, because I'm a dragon, but I don't particularly like dragons like that. But I was born in the year of the dragon, and this year is the dragon year too. So, all right, Lynn, what I'm getting here is a little bit of this and a little bit of that. What I'm getting is that your next job, you have to show self-reliance, self-confidence. I feel like you're going to be I feel like you yourself, you're a good worker, a trustworthy worker, a good employee. I feel like you're loyal, you offer your services, you put in the effort. You're not the problem, but the place you're going, right, could be a bit of a challenge at first. If you're finding this new job to be a challenge, it will be. There might be some differences of opinion. If you're working with family members, it definitely will be difficult. But if you're not working with family members, then like you still might be unhappy with the friendships or lack of friendships you're going to have in your new job at first. But because you're going to be good at what you do and good at your job, it shouldn't matter about, try not to let it matter about the people that you deal with or the people that you work with, because they're going to be dishonest or insecure about you, and just try not to let them take, good night and take care. Try not to allow people to like, get in your way or make you feel a certain way. Don't take like the new people's like those people's advice, because you're like the new person. If you're gonna go to a new job, you're gonna be like the new person, in the job and in the area. So they're gonna try and like maybe trick you or try to deceive you or try to make you feel a certain way. But my advice that in this next job that you have, um, just be the person who you are. Be loyal, be attentive. Do your job. Make sure you do it to the best of your ability. Be trustworthy. Be helpful. Show the effort. Show your boss that you're meant to have the job and you're going to do a good. You're going to do good at it. Um, be creative and remember you have free will to do whatever you need to do. So you have free will to say, I'm here to work. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to be your friend. You're not my damn boss. You are. So I'm going to relate to you, come to you, get. So don't let like the people you work around tell you bad shit. Figure it out on your own. Like don't listen to anybody but your boss, and you figure it out as you go. But I'm seeing that you are the type of person that just wants to go to work. You currently work with your family. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Due to their retirement, you'll be moving on to the job search is happening. Okay, yeah. So yeah, if you do all of those things, you should be fine at your new job, whatever you do. But if you're like a salesperson, like you want to sell things, you're very good at that. If you sell things or you want to sell something, or you become like a person that sells, then you'll be very good at it. I think you're good at that. And just like you're just being a helpful and trustworthy person, you'll be um, doing a great job at that. So be spontaneous, be, just do your job. Just do everything to the best of your ability and you should be fine. But try not to like let anybody there like get in your way at your new place, because if you work with your family business, then you only have to deal with your family, right? So when you deal with other people besides that, you might have like an issue or you might find it hard to adapt to at first, and then after that you'll be fine. So I hope you get, a good job, but I feel like when you do, you should be fine. Yeah. Like from now to the end of the year, like I don't see you getting like a new job, but the new job might occur at a further distance from where you live right now. Like you might have to drive, uh, further than you normally do, or you might have to go to like a different place, take a different route. Like it's all going to be new to you, and you might even like uh, have to start at a job where you make a little less money, but you know it's going to develop into something better. That could also be the situation. But at the end of it all, when you do get this job and you do adapt to it, it'll be great. It'll be like you're mixing the past and the future together. So you know what you know, and then when you go into the present job, like when you get it, you'll feel better. You'll feel satisfied. You'll feel happy. Like after a while, you'll adapt to it because it's something like it's a new challenge. Like you said, it's a new job. It's a new different thing. So yeah. So the less paying job you'll probably get, in the new year, from now to the end of the year, there's some possibilities, but I don't think you're gonna actually get the job until next year, like January, February, whatever. So it's telling me that you'll get the job, but it'll be a less paying job. But after a period of time, you'll be fine. Like you'll get more money, maybe, or you'll actually like enjoy what you're doing. So don't change your character. Don't change who you are. Just change your job. That's all. And you'll be fine. So good luck, Lynn. So Marley, what are you gonna do for your birthday tomorrow? Any special plans? You're welcome, Lynn, anytime, no problem. And thank you for donating for a question. I appreciate it. Yeah, it sounds good. I don't get nothing negative, to be honest. There's always negative people. My mom always says, doesn't matter what job you get, there's always going to be an idiot you have to deal with. And that's true. So either way, we're still going to have to deal with people. And if you work with the public, it's even worse. There's always somebody coming in here to test your patience. Yeah, people are people, and they're going to, say and do things, especially when you're a good person and a good worker, or you're really motivated. People always try to demote you or degrade you or make you feel like a certain way. It's annoying, but I've learned through my lifetime that I've been in the world long enough to know that hey, I'm just gonna avoid ignorance and stupidity and dumb people, and I'm just gonna like keep doing my job to the best of my ability. And one of the reasons I've been on my own and I've had my own business for 17 years now. And the reason I went on my own is because I couldn't deal with people like that. I can't work with other people that don't want to work. I can't work with stupid people who have no clue of what they're doing. And why should I have to come behind your work and fix your shit if we're making the same money and doing the same job? So that's why I went on my own 17 years ago, and it was the best decision I ever made. I have my own business and I do what I want. It's the best life for me. You're working, but Gage and Emmy got me a purse, and my mama came over this past weekend to give me money for the air fryer. I'm happy if she bring me a cake tomorrow, so I'll save you some. All right, cool. That sounds good. So you kind of like had your birthday celebration already, which is cool. That's nice. Yeah, when I see you, or when you come by tomorrow, when I go live tomorrow, or whenever you want, I'll do a free reading for you for your birthday if you want. That'll be my gift to you if you want that, or you can save it for whenever you want it. That's what I usually do for everybody. Anybody's birthday, I usually give them a free reading of their choice, whatever they want, to a certain extent, as long as they don't tear the ass out of it. Yeah, I do that for everybody. Yeah, I mean, Chinese astrology can be accurate. Yeah, it does. Like to me, anything, the only thing that's accurate is when it actually happens, like or it actually is happening. Because you can be a dragon, a dog, or whatever, and then in the regular astrology, you can be an Aquarius, and or you can be this, or you could be that. Like, but it's still your free will at the end of the day. Like somebody can say to me, "Oh, this is the year of the dragon, Mark, and Pluto's going into Aquarius, so you're gonna be, it's gonna be an amazing year for you. You're gonna have nothing but great things. You're gonna be a fucking millionaire, and blah blah blah." Right? So people can say a lot of things, but you can say, "I don't want that, and I don't want this, and I don't want that," and then it becomes like your world, you live in it. So like people can say things and then you just sit back and wait for it to happen, or you know, you can actually make it like happen. Or you can roll with the energy because you know it's true and you're gonna like, okay, I'm gonna take control of this energy. I'm a dragon, so this is a dragon year, so I'm gonna make sure I put forth and take a risk and I'm gonna do the things that they said to do. And then, I'm an Aquarius, so I'm gonna make sure that when Pluto goes in Aquarius, I'm gonna make sure I do all sorts of cartwheels and shit. I'm gonna make sure I open up this business. I'm gonna make sure I do this with my money, all that shit. So you can actually use the transits to your advantage if you really believe in it and you want to, and it'll work. Or you can just say fuck it and just let the universe give you what you want, no matter when it is. So it is accurate for some people, and some people will be like, "Yeah, this is bullshit." You know, but I do believe in it. The Yeah, blah blah blah. I believe in astrology. I believe in a lot of things, but I also believe in free will. So if I want shit to happen, I'm gonna make shit happen. That's just how I am personally. But it's very interesting because Pluto has been in Aquarius, then it's out of Aquarius, and then now it's in Capricorn for the final, part in Capricorn, and then officially next year it goes into Aquarius officially. And until then, I won't know like whether or not it's meant to be. So it all depends. Lynn, I got another donation from you for a love reading. I'll do that whenever you're ready. Hey, Rowda, how you doing? How you been? So yeah, it all depends. Like people believe in all that stuff to be true, which I do. But for me, it's like it's weird because I'm a dragon, so it's a dragon year. I'm an Aquarius, so Aquarius and Pluto are like there, so it's like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? But this year has been good for me, overall it's been good. All right. Lynn, you said, thanks for the super chat, Rada. I'll get to you after Lynn's question. Can you tell me what the next possible love interest? All right, let me see. Oh, that's good. You're single, not dating. Join the club. I'm the president of the singles club and not dating. So if you want to be a part of my club, I'm the president. It's a free membership, you know. Yeah, it's a free membership in here, you know. I'm the president of the singles club and not dating. No headaches. Yeah, I ain't got no time for that shit. I'm sure there's a great woman out there for me, one somewhere, but I'm not looking for her. She might be looking for me, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, Marley's the treasurer. All we need now is a secretary. And we'll be fine. Hold my coals. All right. Single life is actually great. I've been single for like six years now, 6, 7 years. And it's been great. I haven't had no headaches since, unless I bang my head. Well, if he falls out of the sky, he might bump his head and be stupid. So don't wish for that. All right, let's check, Lynn. Okay. So in the next 2 to 3 months, Lynn, I see you meeting somebody that might be a bit older than you. You got the emperor here, and it's like a person who wants to be a husband, wants to be like a father, or is a father, or he's a person who's very mature, stable. He has money, but he's like somebody who worries about doing he has like difficulties in doing new things. Like he always has new worries or new troubles or concerns. Like he wants to date, but he's not sure of like the woman that he deals with. But this person can be like a possible love interest for you in the next 2 to 3 months. You might meet him maybe like around, New Year's Eve, Christmas parties, or something like that. I feel like this can happen in the next 2 months. Like you'll meet this person and start to get acquainted with them. Now, a love relationship, I don't see that yet here, and I don't like to look too far in the future. But a love interest, yes. This guy, he can have like a beard, and he can have like his own business, or he has his own place, and he's like a person who, um, kind of is he's accomplished. He has like what he has. He has money, he has a house, he has a car, he possibly has a good job or a business. He might own a business. He's very stable, he's mature. Um, he might like be a manager, or he might be like a head of something. Like he has some type of authority. But either way, he's a leader and he likes to lead. He likes to like, show that he's the shit. So he's like a dominant type of guy. So I would say this can happen in the next 2 months, or like by the end of the year, you'll meet this person. But love relationship, not yet. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be in love in 2 months either. But um, there could be like he's going through some changes and stuff, things like that. But I feel like he's experienced like with life, like he's a safe person to be around, a secure person to be around. I'm getting good things here. Looks like he went through like a bad um partner at one point in time, and then he said, to hell with this, I'm going to be single until I find somebody decent. He thinks that he was accused of things he wasn't accused, or that he didn't do. He had untrue friends, untrue partner, a biased partner, somebody who was like shitty. So looks like he's going through the transition of like wanting to love again and wanting to date again. So this is a good person. I get good vibes about them. They're just not really sure about like being in a relationship, and they probably gonna test you to see if you're the right person for them, which is normal. So yeah, Lynn, I would say you might meet this guy. He has a beard. from what I see. And you can meet him like Christmas time or at a party or at a gathering. And he might be a bit older than you. Not too much older, but a bit older. Like maybe 5 years or more. So yeah, I would say you can look forward to that. Possibly dating in the new year. So it looks like next year might be good for you as far as your job, or you might meet him at your job, your new job. Could be that too. Mm. But he's a good person. The emperor is a good person. It's a person who has authority and knows what they want. Yeah, seems interesting. I just tell everybody in here when you date and you're gonna get married in the future, just remember me and save me a piece of cake. That's all I want. So I don't ask for much. I'll dance at your wedding. I just want a piece of cake. That's all. All right, Lynn. So it looks good all around. Looks like next year might be or end of this year going into next year. Looks like you'll get the job. You'll get a good man. Looks good. It's nice to give a good positive reading to somebody. It doesn't happen too many times. But I think it might be your time. And I always tell the women in here that when all fails, you have me. So if you want to like tell somebody get lost, you just like take a screenshot of me right now. I'll smile for you. You be like, oh, this is my boyfriend, Mark. I'm gonna go see him in Bermuda where he lives. So I'm got somebody. Thanks, but no thanks. So like if you get like an aggravating guy around you that you don't want, I always give permission to all the ladies that you can use me as your scapegoat. Like you could always lie to them. Just say, oh yeah, this is him right here. I was video chatting with him. He's so nice. His name is Mark. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. If you want to get rid of some sleazeball, you know, just use me as you know, your getaway guy. Yeah, if they don't bother you like that, then when they do, I'm just saying, I'll help you out. All right, Rada, let me see what I got for you. You want to love, you want to love reading too. Okay, let me see. So obviously you know the drill. When all fails, you got me. You know. All right, let me check. You're welcome, Lynn. Yeah, the reading was good. It was positive. So okay. All right, so Rada, in the next like 2 months, 3 months, that's how far I look into as usual. What I'm getting is like you might be if you're active and you're being active in like going out and like being open to like dating and being open to being with somebody, then that desire will be fulfilled. I feel like you also have somebody here, but this person's younger. This person might be your age or maybe a year or two younger than you. Um, this person might invite you to go somewhere, or there's going to be an opportunity that arises where this person approaches you and says, "Hey, would you like to come with me to this party?" Or they might challenge you and see if like there's an attraction with you in this person. Um, this person is like uh, appealing to you. They're your type. They'll definitely advance or approach you, and this can happen like at like a function or a party as well, or they can invite you somewhere like to be their date. That could happen as well. Um, I think this person was emotionally confused about their relationship they had previously. They could have had money problems. They could have had like, but now I think they're back on track. I think this person's like benefiting from their life now. They're improving. Like as time passes, they get more successful, and they have like a better way of living right now. But before they got better, they were worse. They weren't doing too good. So I feel like this person, um, well, this person can have black hair and like a mustache, possibly, like from what I see here. But this person, like, it's like they have they build up their nerve to come up to you and say, "Hey, would you like to with me to this party?" So, well, would you like to come with me to this place or whatever? They might send you an invitation, or they might like have a home party or something like that, a house party, and they might say, "Hey, you want to come? You can come," or a friend of a friend invites you. But this person is gonna approach you, so they have a young energy, or they could be like your age or a bit younger. That's the energy I get here. I got the Knight of Cups, and that's somebody that offers their self to you, like offers an invitation, offers like, to date, or offers to take you somewhere, or to have some, go somewhere with you. But if you're active and you're like, and you go, so don't turn down any parties or any invitations, because I'm getting that if you turn down an invite, then you won't meet this person. But if you go to the invite, or you go to like a function or a party that you get invited to by a friend, go. Try your best to go. Yeah, if you're not actively looking, then it's not going to happen. But this person might be actively looking at you. So, like, it might be a situation where they approach you, because the Knight of Cups is a person who approaches. They don't like wait. They come right up to you and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" You but this person also is recovering from like a bad relationship where they were emotionally confused, and now they want to be more active, and they want to like, their desire is to recover and heal from their past, and move on to something better. And they're also improving in their life. They've got like their finances back on track, and they're ready to like, make a move on somebody. But this is also like a good person. I don't get nothing bad on this person. I got all good things, to be honest. Yeah, both of you got good readings, so that's a good thing. Usually when somebody asks me about love, I'm like, no, I don't see anybody. But you both of you guys got somebody that's potentially there. Like I said, I don't know if this is gonna be like, a actual relationship, but it's a potential that it can happen, you know? But it's definitely like somebody in the next, 2 months that can definitely, and Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving's coming up, New Year's Eve, all that shit. So there's always like a party, or like, a function that we can get invited to, that we meet somebody we've never met before, or, we're interested in somebody. Hey, who's that guy with the green shirt? Oh my God. Yeah, he's cute. Let me talk to him. You're welcome, Rada. And thank you for the super chat. And I wish you all luck. Yeah, just like, for instance, if you don't want to go out, that's fine. But if you get an invite, the main message in there is, if you get an invite, go, because that's where you might meet the person. I gotta take my own advice. I gotta get out there too, and go to a function if I have to, or go out to a party, might meet somebody, but I really don't care. Whatever happens is gonna happen. I always tell God, give me somebody decent, you know. Send them my way. I'll do the rest. I don't really go looking for anybody because usually when I go looking, it ends up being trouble. I end up finding a hoe that doesn't want to be a housewife. But yeah, that was good. Some positive readings there. So it looks like you ladies are gonna have someone that comes into your life, which is good. I don't get no negative guy because if it was a negative person, I would tell you, which I usually get for most people. Usually I get, look, I got a guy here, but yeah, or widows. You could be a widow, but Miss Bikini's doing her best to be a widow instead of a widow. So far, so good. So what I hear, as long as she stays away from the milkman, the mechanic, then she'll be fine. Plumber, you know. So as long as she stays on that straight and narrow, she'll be all right. Cause she likes, the short and thick does the trick, and she likes when it's long and thin and goes right in. She can get tempted easy, but she's been a good girl so far. When I was in Marley's room earlier, and that woman said, "So a lot of you caught on to the joke." She said she asked like that question. She said, "What is my next partner? What's the difference between my past partners and my new partner that I'm going to have?" First of all, when you ask a question like that, you gotta like be kind of special because who are you to think that you're gonna get a new partner anyway? And what makes you think that the new partner is going to be better than the idiots that you had in the first place? It's your choice. You're the one who's supposed to determine whether or not you get another idiot. How the fuck is the cards going to tell you that you're definitely going to get another person that's going to be better than the idiot that you chose? It's your fault. So that's why I said maybe the difference is going to be in inches. That's why I wrote that. But that person didn't catch on. See, they didn't say nothing. They must have said this guy's trying to make fun of me. And I was, because I was like, this is the stupidest question ever. So then I wrote, yeah, matter of inches. And then that's when Miss Bikini wrote 6 inches. And that was it. And I was like, what you talking about? I tried to deny it, but they was like, no, Marky, we knew exactly what you meant. The person that asked the question, that question never commented. They never said anything about what I said. Because they probably like, yeah, this guy's make this Marky Mark fucker, he's making fun of me. And I was, because they were like, why are you asking a stupid ass question like that? And I try not to do that because it's not my room. And I don't want but I can tell Marty wanted to fucking crack up, right? And I did it on purpose, like, because I'm like, these people are so dumb. And that's why I don't do like free questions in here. Because people will ask the stupidest shit and I'll get too mad. Like I'll be like, are you kidding me? Like, are you listening to yourself? I'm like, the fuck you mean? And that's your choice to pick somebody better or somebody worse. What type of question is that? And I'm like, well, that's good, Jocelyn. As long as I made your day, because I like to joke around and talk a lot of shit, but I can be sarcastic at times, and some people can't handle my sarcasm. I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way, but like I do like make fun of people's questions sometimes because you're really not listening to yourself. You're really asking a stupid ass question. Like that's like, like, are you listening to yourself? Like, what makes you think, first of all, that you're gonna have that luck of finding somebody better than what you had? And if you're looking for somebody better, that should tell you that your choices are poor. You see what I mean? Nah, don't be sorry. It's all good. We're all adults. I talk so much shit in here. I don't care if anybody gets offended. That's their problem. As long as we're not X rated and a little overboard and, crazy, and then it's okay, as long as we don't get out of hand. Because some people will be like, okay, yeah, that's enough. They're vulgar, which I'm not. Um, I don't know because those people, you know what it is? You know what I think you saw, Miss Bikini? Is that person you were saying, that Christy person or whatever, they asked two different questions. At first, they asked one question and then they changed their mind and they asked a different question. It was just like other person, that other person that was there that Marley recommended. Like she asked, what do my employees think about me? And like, so your employees, that means you're the boss. And then she was like, oh, no, no, I didn't mean that. I meant, what does my boss think about me? So she confused everything. So she fucked up, not Marley. She must have caught herself too. That's what I'm saying. Some of those people, they do that shit on purpose. Like, they do that shit on purpose. And then when Marley recommended me to deal with her first question, she never said anything. And then at the end, she was kind of like joking around with us. So maybe, I don't know, it could be like her being nervous as well. Like, I don't try to judge people like on certain things, but and then she said she couldn't afford it. So I was like, oh well. Yeah, exactly. Some people just, I don't know, man. A lot of people are weird like that. They just think that tarot is gonna answer everything. It don't work like that. That's why I try and tell people, like, a lot of people ask stupid ass questions. Sometimes you have to like re-say it in your mind when you shuffle. I do it plenty of times. I would say that 50% of the time people ask me a question, I would change the question so the cards will answer it properly. Because I can never ask like, the way some people ask these damn questions. But they don't know better. So, I try and help everybody and not be an ass about it. But sometimes it's like it's too much where people are like, what the hell are you talking about? You know? But anyway. All right, Marley. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here myself. It's already 1:15 here. But have a great birthday tomorrow. And I hope you have a great day tomorrow with your birthday. And I know you gotta work and all that stuff. I wish I was living close by. I would bring you like some cake and shit, and we guys can have lobster and all that type of shit and all that stuff. But unfortunately, we all live far away, and I don't have a private jet yet. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to talk to Elon to get me a jet and shit. But yeah, have a good birthday tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. And if you want a free reading from me tomorrow, I'll give you one for sure. Even if it's a general reading, I don't give a fuck. I'll hook you up. All right. Good night, Marley, Miss Bikini, Justin. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anybody else in here? Good night. Take care. Lynn, Rada, if you guys are still here, good night. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be on here during the day because tomorrow it's supposed to be bad weather here. It's supposed to rain all day and be very windy. So I might be here during the day because I won't be able to work outside. but I might work on my workshop tomorrow and come on here at the same time. So I'll see everybody tomorrow, though. All right. Take care, and don't forget to wish Marley a happy birthday. I'm gonna sing happy birthday tomorrow. Not